Hello everyone! Today, I would like to share my experience with you all about choosing the right learning tool. As a student myself, I understand how challenging it can be to decide which device to use for our education. So, I decided to review my own experience on my trusty tools, the iPad 9 generation. When I started studying abroad, I realized how important a tablet is for students. It's like having a mini laptop that we can use anywhere. However, with the options available, it's hard for me to choose which tablet to buy. And after doing some research, I finally settled with the iPad 9 generation, which is a reliable and budget-friendly one.
Not only it's affordable, but it's also super useful. I can use it for everything from taking notes to watching lectures. Plus, it is lightweight and easy to carry around, which is perfect for someone who is always on the go like me. It comes in two colors, silver and space gray. I went with the space gray one because it just looks sleek and cool. You have two options for storage, 64GB and 256GB. I ended up choosing the 64GB one because it was more budget-friendly for me. However, I would suggest getting the 256GB one if you plan on using your iPad for things other than studying. But if you are just going to use it for studying, then 64GB is more than enough. So, let's go explore more functions of the iPad 9 generation with me.
Let's talk about the specifications first. It has a 13-pound chip with 10.2-inch Retina display. You don't need to worry about the latest chip or the display if you're going to use it only for studying or taking notes. The iPad comes in two colors, gray and silver. But you won't probably care about it because you're going to cover it up with a cover of your own choice. And you can get both Wi-Fi and cellular options. But we all know Wi-Fi is the most obvious choice for an iPad. You can get 64GB for $329 and 256 for $479. That means it is the most affordable option for students. For battery life, from our own experience, we can charge it completely in around 2 hours with fast charger. You can use it for note-taking the whole day. And 2 hours of multitasking between video conferencing and note-taking can take up to around 30% of your battery. And if you're planning to use it for note-taking, the most important thing is Apple Pencil. It only supports Apple Pencil Generation 1, which is $99. The pencil has to be charged like this, connecting to the iPad. It can be an inconvenient, but it charges up pretty quickly. Takes only around 15 minutes to fully charge up. For the features of iPad 9 Gen, it only supports Touch ID, not a Face ID. It is pretty secure and not a hassle with wearing a mask, like Face ID does. The most exciting feature, in my opinion, is AirDrop, which allows you to share files with all your friends' Apple devices in a few seconds. It is such a chore to share files with Android or other OS tablets when almost all your friends use Apple devices. And now you don't need to worry about which third-party application to use. You can also use split screen, like writing lecture notes and attending online class at the same time. But the screen can be a bit small if you're planning to use split screen often.
Unit. If you use the relationship of that, okay.
You can customize your home screen with widgets, of course, and decorate your iPad to your own liking. Even if you won't be opening your camera during your online classes, you can now turn on center stage. so that the camera can follow you along wherever you move. So this is me trying to figure out how to show the effect of center stage camera. For a student using an iPad, the most essential application is a note-taking app. GoodNotes and Notability are the most popular choices. But now GoodNotes even has the recording feature like Notability that allows you to record your lectures as you're taking your notes and you can replay them later. You can easily edit videos with free applications like iMovie or CapCut. Video conferencing apps like Zoom, Skype, Teams, Google Meet, or any other application that your teacher chooses can be used on the iPad. So you don't need to be carrying around your laptop, and your phone screen can be a bit too small to see the lecture slide details. You can also use Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint, or any other Office applications. It works fine, like a laptop, for some lightweight typing if you pair it with a Bluetooth keyboard. So these are all our honest opinions of an iPad 9 Gen from a student point of view.
I am gonna talk about some pros and cons of this model. We are currently using an iPad 9 Gen 64GB. It seems pretty good so far. However, we do have some concerns about the storage. As it is just 64GB, it's a bit limited and we can add all the files and documents as we want. So we highly recommend going for the one with more storage, 256GB if you can. One thing, iPad 9 Gen only comes in two storage options, 64GB and 256GB. Now, let's talk about the pros of it. The iPad 9 Gen is the cheapest iPad model from Apple, coming in at $329 for 64GB and $479 for 256GB. It is the official website price. Though it is the lowest price among all other models, trust me, it still provides great value for many. As it is quite affordable to other iPad models, it becomes a great option for budget-conscious buyers. The A13 Bionic chip can provide a good level of performance for most day-to-day tasks and even some light gaming. Plus, it supports the first generation Apple Pencil. As you know, it offers high precision and sensitivity since it is convenient for the tasks that require detail such as drawing, sketching, note-taking, etc. For us, we find it incredibly convenient for taking notes in class. Another great aspect of the iPad 9 Gen is its battery life. It has the exact same battery life as the previous generations, thus it can last a long time, which is perfect for long study sessions. It also offers long-term software support from Apple, so you can have the latest features and security updates as well. Moreover, it supports the use of a smart keyboard, and that is good for those who prefer a physical keyboard for typing. Because of those, this model should be in top spots on your list if you are considering to buy a device for academic purposes. Now, let's move to the downsides. The design of the iPad 9 Gen is kind of a bit outdated. We can see that the bezels are still large, not only on both the top and bottom portions, but also on the left and right sides. Another weak point is that the screen lacks some advanced features like ProMotion, which displays a high refresh rate, that is, refresh 120 times per second. This may not be a significant problem to everyone, but if you are used to high refresh rates, it's quite noticeable. Lastly, concerning the camera quality, it is not as impressive compared to other iPad models. Its capabilities are relatively modest compared to those. Overall, the iPad 9 Gen is a pretty good option if you just want to use it for studying or taking lectures. It offers excellent value for the price, especially for the students and those on a budget. However, if you are planning to use it for the other things like gaming, video editing, or graphic design and have the money to spare, we would suggest considering iPad Pro as a better option. Before making your purchase, make sure to carefully consider your specific needs, budget, and your intended use of the iPad. It is an investment, so it's important to choose the right one for you.